The simplest way to look at Berserker PvP skills and combos is in three categories: mobility, CC, and damage. PvP combos chain these three categories together, and the more efficiently you transition from one to the next, the more effective you'll be in PvP. For mobility, Berserkers use three main skills: Shake Off, which is A or D and right click, your basic evasion, Shift A or Shift D, and Lava Piercer, Shift and spacebar from a standstill. For CC, there are a number of choices. First is Stomp, which is F, and that applies a mini stun. You also have an ultimate Stomp, which is F after certain abilities such as evasion, and that applies the same mini stun. You have your jump ability with S and F, and that's an AoE knockdown. You have your headbutt with W and right mouse button. It won't knock down, but it does interrupt. You have three grabs, first with E, and the second and third from your hotkey bar. You'll have a knee kick, which is W and F after either a headbutt or an ultimate stomp, and that does apply a knockdown. The final impact of each smash is also an AoE knockdown. Combined with Undertaker, this can be targeted. The third and fourth ranks of Weakling Hunt provide another knockdown, but I haven't found it to be very reliable. Fearsome Tyrant is your 100% Black Spirit spender. It's a large AoE stun around you that does quite a bit of damage. PvP combos will typically either chain mobility skills into CC or chain damaging attacks together. Some examples of the first category would be Shake Off into evasion into a stomp for a mini stun into a grab, Shake Off, evasion, stomp into a jump for an AoE knockdown, Shake Off, evasion, headbutt or stomp into a knee kick for a knockdown. Lava Piercer also has its own CC components depending on how you finish the dash. If you end it by hitting E, you'll execute a grab, F will do an instant stomp, and S will do a headbutt. If you need mobility but are low on stamina, you can also use headbutt into knee kick into evasion to gain mobility by consuming WP instead of stamina. Lastly, if you're near your opponent and you need to get a quick stomp off, you can cancel a basic attack into stomp for an instant cast stomp. Where damage is concerned, you'll almost exclusively be doing damage against down targets, so you need to toe the line between dishing out as much damage as possible and doing it fast enough to get your next grab before they recover. The E grab can be executed very quickly after abilities, so you have a bit more time if that's your next CC, but the other two have a delay, and the safe bet is to use a very short damage combo or just a single damaging ability before those. The best short combos for those situations are Frenzy Destroyer Stomp Grab or Beastly Wind Slash Stomp Grab. You'll almost always want to follow up these two abilities with a Stomp. It deals extra damage, doesn't slow down your next ability at all, and it applies a number of debuffs. If your E grab is up and you have a bit more time to deal damage, you can try combos like Frenzy Destroyer Stomp Knee Kick Grab or Beastly Wind Slash Stomp Knee Kick Grab. You can also do Frenzy Destroyer Stomp Beastly Wind Slash Stomp Grab or Frenzy Destroyer Stomp and Frenzy Destroyer and another Stomp. Finally, if none of your grabs will be off cooldown after this damaging combo, you can spin. Next I'll show a few PvP clips to demonstrate these combos. Being against a ranger, here you see Shake Off into evasion into a stomp for a mini stun, which sets up a grab. Here the ranger gets some distance, and I respond with Lava Piercer into a grab. Using Shake Off to stay mobile, it's chained into evasion, into a stomp for a mini stun, into the jump for a knockdown. It's difficult to overstate just how effectively grabs can be chained together, but this clip should give a pretty good idea of it. Next up are a few full-length fights to get a better picture of what a duel would look like in its entirety.
that Rockefeller music. Soulful. Say hello. Hello.
Hello,
Hello. Hello.
it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal ya. I ain't done much here. Hello,
Hello. Hello.
can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to you. Sorry for everything that I've done, but when you're gone, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I'm tied to you. Sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. Clearly doesn't tear you apart. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Am I your fire, your one?
And as a tribute to the many times I saw this screen while recording this, here it is.